That was from the remake. You guys see the remake of Point Break?
Oh my God, no!
I'm sorry. So someone, a friend of mine is going to be here tonight because he's, I was telling him I was going to talk about him tonight, and he's not here because he was going to the Pearl Jam concert in Sacramento, which has been canceled. Because of COVID. You guys heard of COVID? The bass player for, anyway, his concert was canceled, he's still not here, so fuck that dude. But he's running for city council, so I said I was going to talk about him. His name's Adam Klein. He's got a band that plays around here, like once a year at Thanksgiving. Some people know it's called Golden Shoulders. Anyway, but I was telling him, you gotta ramp it up because you're a little too calm. You know, this is Nevada City. We have a history to uphold. We had a mayor. You gotta bring the energy and the scandal that some of our former city council people have done. I'm not going to name names. I'm talking about Lynette Sam, of course. But, I was friends with her back in the day, and I used to respect her. I had a lot of respect for her. She was pretty controversial. She's always been kind of controversial, but she went after police for some reason. I can't even remember, but like any reason is good on my estimation. But then she got hammered by a lot of people, and these people even started a little local, like our version of The Onion, like a local parody newspaper. I can't remember what it's called. And they all made up fake names and whatnot, and she kept giving them things to work with because it's all 5G and fucking chemtrails and what have you. And she may be right about stuff, but she when you add one and then the other and 9/11, you just stack them up. It's like you just come across like a fucking fruitcake. You're probably right, because, but anyway, I was in a play with her a few years ago, and it was this really chaotic play. Some of the people know what I'm talking about. Some of them were in it. It was called Maratza, and it took place in an insane asylum. And I was the guy leading the asylum. I was really hoping to get a role as a crazy person, but instead I had to be the fucking authority. But the upside is I get murdered on stage at the end when they go crazy and leave. I get murdered like 9 times. 9 times that happened. And someone tied me to a chair. Her name is Marty Marshall. She's now the volunteer director at KVMI. I don't know, these people are dangerous, but they're running the city. And then the one who stabbed me, it was our former mayor. And she'd come over and she'd do the first stab real big so the audience sees it. And then she gets in tight, and I swear to God, she'd get right down in my face, and then she was shanking me, basically. I was getting shanked. And there was acting, I guess, going on in her face that no audience member saw. It was like for me. I could sit there. I know it wasn't about me personally, but I played the role of the authority figure, and I know she was going somewhere in her mind because it was bad. Every night I was a little bit afraid. So when she started going actually kind of loopy, what do you call guano loco? I think it's a term. Which means batshit crazy. Guano loco. I think it was also the name of the restaurant she had for a while.
Oh my God.
When she started going and started like pulling in these QAnon people and weird gurus from other countries to come in and talk about, I kept reaching out to her like, why are you doing this? You have to. I was worried, and then finally I'm like, fuck it, she's blue. Anyway, I don't know why I talk about her. What's important is Adam Klein. And I'm trying to become his campaign manager, at least not his manager, but like his publicist or his PR guy. I've been talking to him. Anybody know the Golden Shoulders songs? Or is this gonna fall flat? This is gonna fall flat. I'll finish it anyway. It's for him.
Do it for me.
So I'm doing it for you. What? Okay. Does this do it for me? Okay. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it for you. So tell them you have big shoes to fill. And you gotta. We need to know more about you. You need to have a little scandal, and you need to know where you're coming from. This is what I asked him. I was like, "Do you know who you are?" No. Don't pay attention to that. Just tick that out. And then I asked him a follow-up question. How'd you make it this far? You know? Which is a stumper. A little, but you know, he's thinking about it. And then, well, that was like, okay. But then I hit him with like a philosophical, tricky one, you know. It was a little more complex. I said, could you ever be sure? No. Yeah, don't laugh at me. I think it takes. It's just a thing. That you knew who you were. And I could see he was stumped. This is stumper, right? Like that's a little, you know, a little bit of a conundrum. Like, could you ever in the future be sure you knew who you were back then? It's a weird question. So I took that one off the table. I said, disregard that third question, but think about the first two. Because you need to bring the A game, because we're used to crazy here, like actually crazy. And you're the nice guy. Their third album is called Get Reasonable. Nobody wants that shit, dude. This is Nevada City. All right, that's the end. Okay.